Hello, students. How are you? Hope you are fine and doing good in your studies and preparing for term two. So, from today, I am going to create small videos in YouTube on pandas. And pandas library is the integral part of our curriculum, and we'll be learning Python and pandas all together. So, pandas is the library which is created by Wes McCanney, and who is basically a data scientist, and he created this library for Python. So over here you will learn how to use pandas and incorporate pandas library in Python. So pandas lab to incorporate pandas in Python, you will have to import pandas library, and after importing pandas, then you will have to write the commands for pandas. So over here, the first thing which comes in mind, which platform we are going to use. So I would like to tell you that I am going to use Google Colab. So Google Colab is the platform, and this is the platform provided by the Google. And that is why it is advisable when you work in Colab, you must sign in with Google ID and Colab so that you are able to share your program which is in Collab, and sharing means you want to help the students. Sharing means if you face any problem while coding the pandas, when you share the code with the friends and with the teachers as well, if you do not understand the code which you have written in Google Colab, so you can share it with your teacher as well. So when you share, you require email ID, and since you have already signed in with the ID, you can easily share your program or this code with your teacher. So this over here, you see the Collab interface. In the Collab interface, in the left top corner, you see CO. CO indicates Collab, and this triangle, it indicates Google Drive. It shows that program will be saved in your Google Drive, and CO, that is collaboratory or collab notebook. So you will get, or you will have a directory open in Google Drive, and in that directory your Python code or Python code programs will be saved, or notebook will be saved. So how to use Collab, this will be going to learn here. So over here you see, this is the name of the program which you can rename it, and this is IPYNB. This means Internet Python Notebook. So this name you can change, and over here this is the menu bar, and menu bar, using menu bar you'll be able to change the code or change the display or change the interface of the Collab. But we need to concentrate on this code and text. So these two tabs are there. So using that code plus code will enable you to write pandas code, whereas plus text will enable you to write the text related to the code. So over here, I'm going to write that this is my first pandas program in Collab. So I'm just going to click it. So as soon as I click text, it gives me the word processor where I can write the text. So I'm going to write the text this is my first pandas codes in Collab notebook. When you think that your typing is over, you simply press Shift and Enter to interpret this code. And now this code is written here, that you have written a text and pressed Shift and Enter, and this way this statement or this sentence is written here. And if you want to add it, then click on this or double click it, so you can re-edit it. And again, once the editing is over, simply press Shift and Enter. So this is the amended version of the text. And now you see here, this is the window which we refer to as the cell of pandas or cell of the collaboratory. So here we'll be able to write, or we can write the code of pandas. So before writing the code of pandas, you know how to write code of pandas until unless you import it. So first step is to import pandas. So how to import pandas? I'll have to write import pandas as any alias name or the nickname if you want. So since pandas has 6 characters and PD has only 2 characters, so depends, if you want to use pandas keyword directly, you can use panda keyword directly. Otherwise, you use is alias name. So over here, I'm going to use alias name. And in pandas, you must know that we will be working on series and data frames, and later on panels. So series and data frames basically are the collection of data, which these are two types. Series actually linear collection of data, whereas data frame is two-dimensional collection of data. So over here, I'm going to create the series. So I'm going to create the series using the list. So for the list which we have done in Python, so using whatever we had done in Python to create a list, same I am going to apply here. So this is the identifier L, and over here, how to create the list, I have to use square brackets. And for example, I have taken these elements and my list is complete, and I will continue in the next line. And over here, I'll have to suppose an identifier or the object, and I have supposed that S is the identifier. And over here, I will have to use PD and PD followed by dot series, and then source, and source is L here. So my series is going to be created. Press enter, and as soon as I press shift and enter, the series will be created. I'm going to print the series whichever is created. So I can use directly S, or I can write print S. So this time I'm going to press shift and enter. Then you see a series is created. So these are the elements of the series, and every element possesses a unique index, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. So how do you like it? Hope you like it, and if you like it, then kindly share and subscribe. We'll be meeting in our next video. Till then, goodbye.